Advisory. Some episodes of the 1836 podcast are not intended for all audiences due to details that might be considered disturbing. Listener and viewer discretion is advised.
Paul William Bryant was born on September 11, 1913, in the small community of Moro Bottom, located in Cleveland County, Arkansas. He was the 11th of 12 children in a poor farming family, with his parents Wilson Monroe Bryant and Ida Kilgore Bryant struggling to make ends meet on their modest plot of land. Life in rural Arkansas during this time was harsh, marked by manual labor and economic hardship, which forged Bryant's toughness from a young age. As a boy, he worked on the family farm, learning the value of perseverance amid the challenges of the Great Depression era. As legend has it, in 1926, at the age of 13, while attending a carnival in Fordyce, Arkansas, he accepted a dare to wrestle a captive bear for $1 a minute. Paul emerged victorious and forever became known as Bear Bryant, a moniker that symbolized his grit and larger-than-life persona. Raised primarily near Fordyce, he attended the local high school where he discovered his passion for football. Beginning as an 8th grader, he played offensive line and defensive end, growing to an imposing 6 foot 4 inches tall. His senior year culminated in leading Fordyce High School to the 1930 Arkansas State Football Championship, a triumph that foreshadowed his future dominance in the sport. These formative years in Arkansas built his physical stature and embedded a no-nonsense, hard-working ethos that defined his coaching philosophy. Bryant's education extended beyond Arkansas, though his roots there opened doors to higher opportunities. In 1931, he accepted a football scholarship to the University of Alabama, but because he had left high school early, he first enrolled in a Tuscaloosa high school to complete his requirements while practicing with the college team. At Alabama, he excelled, earning second-team All-Southeastern Conference honors in 1934 and contributing to the Crimson Tide's 1934 National Championship. He demonstrated remarkable resilience, famously playing through a partially broke leg in a 1935 game against Tennessee. After college, he was selected in the 4th round of the 1936 NFL Draft by the Brooklyn Dodgers, but chose not to pursue a professional playing career, opting instead for coaching. His Arkansas ties resurfaced in 1941 when he was offered the head coaching position at the University of Arkansas, a role he considered but ultimately declined after the attack on Pearl Harbor, prompting him to enlist in the United States Navy during World War II. This decision marked a turning point, steering him toward a storied coaching journey while maintaining a symbolic connection to his home state. Bear Bryant's accomplishments as a coach were legendary, cementing his status as one of the greatest in college football history. Over 38 seasons, he amassed a record of 323 wins, only 85 losses, and 17 ties, the most wins at the time of his retirement. His coaching career began modestly at the University of Maryland in 1945, followed by stints at the University of Kentucky from 1946 to 1953 and Texas A&M from 1954 to 1957, where he won one Southwest Conference championship in 1956. However, it was at Alabama where he served as head coach from 1958 to 1982 that he achieved immortality. He led the Crimson Tide to 6 national championships in 1961, 1964, 1965, 1973, 1978, and 1979, along with 13 SEC titles. His teams participated in 29 bowl games, securing 15 victories, including 8 Sugar Bowl wins. His innovative strategies, such as implementing the wishbone offense in the 1970s, revolutionized the game, and he was named National Coach of the Year 3 times. Beyond statistics, he was a master motivator, transforming struggling programs into inspiring generations of players. One notable Arkansas connection in his accomplishments was the 1979 Sugar Bowl win, where Alabama defeated the Arkansas Razorbacks 14-3, clinching his 6th national title and underscoring his enduring link to the state. In 1986, he was posthumously inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame, a fitting tribute to his enduring impact. Bear Bryant's life ended shortly after his retirement. On December 29, 1982, he coached his final game, a Liberty Bowl victory over Illinois, before stepping down. Just 28 days later, on January 26, 1983, at the age of 69, he suffered a massive heart attack while at Druid City Hospital in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where he was undergoing tests for chest pain. The cause was a massive coronary occlusion, and despite medical efforts, he passed away that day. His death shocked the nation, drawing tributes from fans, players, and even President Ronald Reagan. Bryant was laid to rest at the Elmwood Cemetery in Birmingham, Alabama, where his grave became a pilgrimage site for admirers, often adorned with houndstooth hats and Crimson Tide memorabilia on anniversaries. Bear Bryant is one of the most iconic figures in American college football history, renowned for his unparalleled success as a coach and his indomitable spirit. Born and raised in rural Arkansas, Bryant's early life in the state shaped his character and instilled a relentless work ethic that propelled him to greatness. While his most celebrated achievements occurred at the University of Alabama, his ties to Arkansas, from his humble beginnings to his pivotal career moments, remain a cornerstone of his identity.